Today I fucked up by pushing my girlfriend too much. Context: I've been friends with this girl for 2 years, and we've always been extremely close. We would tell each other how we both know each other too well and how we are perfect together. She had told me she liked me and I had had a crush on her for a while, so I asked her out. She said yes and we started dating. We were doing incredibly well. We would call every day and laugh and talk about a lot of things. We were always happy to be around each other. We talked about our future together in depth and knew what we are going to do for basically everything. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. At first it didn't feel like any of my other relationships. We barely were affectionate towards each other and after time it started to worry me. I asked her why she's not very affectionate. She let me know a lot of stuff was going on and she needed time, so I gave her that time. Only, I asked her again about it, a month later. She then let me know about it again patiently and told me to wait a month and she should be good. I asked again, and she got upset with me. She told me that I was pushing her and at first I didn't understand what she meant by that. I felt as though I was just asking for clarity. But today changed everything. I had made a video talking about stuff that I had problems with in our relationship in an effort to fix problems. But it only made things worse. She got upset with me and let me know that I was pushing her too much and she didn't like it. I then got upset with her because she didn't watch the most important part of the video. I don't understand my reasoning behind it, but I kept pushing for her to speak to me. After a couple hours she was open to talk and we played some games while talking. After about an hour and 30 minutes she switched moods and started replying to everything I said with no. I didn't really understand what was going on and then she left the call. She then texted me that I was pushing her too far and not listening to her, and so she said she's giving up on trying with me. I'm panicking and don't know what to do. I know 100% that I'm so far in the wrong here. I didn't know before, but I just realized how badly I was acting, but I don't know what to do. I'm worried that I messed up things with the best person ever. She hasn't broken up with me, but I don't know what to do. Any advice? P.S. I'm a girl, so it's a lesbian relationship. Too long did not read. I was so anxious about my girlfriend not being affectionate towards me that I pushed her for 2 months till she gave up on me. Let's simplify the situation. Your girlfriend isn't ready to be in a relationship. Done. No relationship can survive without proper communication, and she either doesn't know how to communicate her feelings or doesn't want to. No relationship will work until that's resolved. This person isn't the love of your life. You'll be okay, but need to resolve this one way or another. Talking about it should not be considered pushing. It's the lifeblood of a relationship. However, you may want to chat with your friends about her responses. Sounds to me like she just wants to be friends, but I don't know either of you. Today I fucked up by nearly burning down our new house with a bowl of bananas. We got a nice designer fruit bowl for one of our wedding presents a few years back, and when we moved into our new place put it on the kitchen counter in front of the window, a normal place where fruit bowls might go. It's an oval-shaped, highly polished stainless steel bowl with an uneven wavy edge. As we were still moving and had tradies around, we never put anything in it so it didn't get dust on the fruit during work. Our last tradesman to come round was our electrician, who is also a friend of ours. So in an effort to make the place look a bit nicer, we wiped it out and stuck some bananas in it, dusted the place down and opened up the blinds so it would look nice when he turned up. We headed off to work and left some keys out for him to let himself in. When he arrived an hour or so later, the bowl had done a very convincing job of being an Archimedes mirror death ray and focused the sunlight coming in the window onto the bananas so much that they were smoking away happily in the bowl. Without him turning up on time, a minor miracle, we would have had a little kitchen banana fire burning away in our brand new house thanks to our wedding present. Too long did not read. Shiny wedding present bowl nearly sets fire to bananas. Tradie turning up on time saves day. Banana proof. I'd like to think this is how the ghosts of dead ants get revenge for being fried by magnifying glasses. Dude, never out fruit in front of an window. The sunlight and heat ripen the fruit too soon. Glad your friend saved your place. I doubt it would have burned, too much water content, but it prob smells horrible. I hope you did something nice for your electrician friend for saving your house. Seriously, what impeccable timing. That is wild. Side note, if you put your bananas in or touching anything metal they will go bad more quickly. There's always money in the banana stand. Today I fucked up by leaving my work laptop open. So this story takes place in 2 time frames. This first happened a few months ago. I was at home, just on my work laptop while eating my dinner. Both my parents were out. I had left my laptop open at the table, and when I went to work the next day, there were 4 folders that were created on my laptop screen. They were named, Sexy Stormtroopers, Birds I Find Attractive, Pictures of My Feet, and Darth Vader Erotica. I knew right away this was my dad who had done this. He's a prankster, and he even admitted to doing it and thought he was being funny. However, me being the lazy Dumbo that I am, I hadn't bothered to delete the folders. Now fast forward to today. I had just gotten a new job, and today was my last day at my current job. I had to return my work laptop to IT and gave them the charger and everything. Well, on my way home driving it completely popped in my head that I hadn't deleted the folders on my front screen. My heart sank for a second, and now I'm sure everyone at my former job must think I'm secretly some absolute creep. So much for using them as future references, haha. TL, Doctor. Left my laptop screen open a few months ago. Father screwed around with it, and completely forgot to fix it when I returned it back to my now former job. I work in IT and we love pranks. They probably think you made the empty folders to prank them. And they were probably disappointed that the folders were empty. I know I would have been. I mean, I'm sure the folders were empty, right? So not a creep as much as a really lame prankster? It guy. Unless the folders aren't empty, we'll laugh and get the joke. If there were 2,000 pages of Darth Vader erotica, you might want to change your name. It depends on company policy as to what they'll do with the laptop, but there's very little chance they would go looking on your desktop or log in as you in order to see the folders. The only people who should see it are IT, who will think it is a funny joke on them by you. You're fine in my opinion. Today I fucked up by trying to be too honest. Tried to be honest and feel like shit about it. I, 25 male, was faced with a difficult decision today. I have a new girlfriend, 32 female. And things have been going great, we really hit things off. The problem kinda results from that. Our relationship progressed slightly to some more intimate stuff. And I couldn't help but realize there may be a either hygiene or medical issue. I ignored it for the moment, not wanting to ruin things. Honestly afraid she'd get offended and end everything right there. So I waited till later to bring it up. I tried to go about it delicately and just said that I was worried that she may have a yeast infection and that she might want to look into it. It needed addressed if I'm expected to be spending time down there, and while she said she appreciated my honesty and everything was good, she hasn't responded to a call or text in a few hours. Usually we talk every night before bed. So, I think today I fucked up by trying to be honest but probably shouldn't have said anything. TLR, there's a smell. I addressed it. Probably bad move, edit. Despite all the positivity in the comments, when we finally talked she did see it as a major foo. Our relationship is taking a step back if it's going to continue at all. She did go to the doctor who did say everything was fine. I honestly don't see how. Being kinda upset at this point, I'm willing to admit that it was a strong like just opened pack of salmon smell. I already made a lot of compromises to physical attraction with this relationship due to the emotional connection. So now with this issue being a permanent one, I may have to reevaluate the whole thing. Thank you all for your help and support. Probably the best move you made. If my dude ever told me that, I'd immediately be seen by a doctor. Hopefully that's where she's at, and why she hasn't gotten back to you yet. You didn't foo. You saw, in this case smelled, something of concern and brought it up with your so. It might be embarrassing for her now, but if it could potentially save her life, I know a bit extreme, or she could get help with something, then that's an absolute win. Thank you for being an awesome human. You did the right thing. She might have been a little embarrassed, and maybe that could be why she's avoiding. Or she's getting it checked out. Would have been worse had you not told her, cause then you're both suffering. Good on you.